Bonsoir, bonjour, bonne nuit.
Welcome to another episode of The Admiral and Akin Go to the Movies. We're your host, he's the Admiral.
Il est le Akin.
Oui, monsieur. And tonight is our festival episode. The Cannes Film Festival opened last night.
Oui.
Absolutely, oui, monsieur. And on tonight's show, we go behind the scenes at the Cannes Film Festival, South African style.
And stand by for the amazing tale of the adventures of the filmmakers from Craig Hall to Cannes via Cairo.
Like we said, the Cannes Film Festival opened last night. Let's take a look at this year's lineup.
Ouh là là.
Oui, monsieur. Roll le film, monsieur projectionniste.
Oh, we're merci, Monsieur Akin.
The head of this year's jury is none other than Robert De Niro.
Looking very young here in Taxi Driver.
Absolutely. And the head of the En Certain Regard category competition is Emir Costa Rica. The reason we're looking at him is because our very own Oliver Hermanus' film Spoonhead is in competition.
And you caught up with him.
What does it feel like?
It feels like it's a mistake, actually. I keep thinking that they're going to call us and say that they have made a mistake, that it's a different film that they've selected.
Who are some of the directors that you're competing with?
In my direct competition, I'm competing with Gus Van Sant, who made Milk, Bruno Dumont, who's sort of a very well-known French auteur. And then a Korean director, Kim Ki-duk. I finally feel like my work is somehow validated in some way.
We wish you good luck, man, and we can't wait to see the film.
Thanks, Akin.
What do you think your main problem is?
I don't know.
Yes, you do know, Dave. I was in your movie, and you promised me a DVD copy of the movie, and I never got it.
And I'm a witness to the fact that you haven't got that DVD copy. And the thing with not giving you a DVD copy, Andy, is not that you were in the movie. You even went beyond the Call of Duty. You gave them the tagline for Bunny Chow. Let's listen in.
Know thyself, be thyself, so the people can see thyself.
That's the tagline.
And after the break, we catch up with the director, John Barker, who didn't give us a DVD, but gave us Cannes memories.
It was myself, Kachisa, David Kibuka versus Inarritu, Rodriguez, and Tarantino. It was the most one-sided fight ever.
Hey, kids. How you boys doing? Hey, keep chilling.
This is my favorite scene in this whole film.
This is about one of the best scenes in the film, I think, anyway.
Yeah, this movie's blazing.
I'm sure you agree with me, Salah.
No. This is nonsense.
Wait, are you telling me you don't like Pulp Fiction?
I'm telling you that
I dare you I double dare you to tell me that you don't like Pulp Fiction.
I'm not saying I don't like it, I'm saying it's racist.
You're Brett, right?
I'm watching this.
Hey, what are you doing?
You remember your
Okay, wait a minute. Why is he a racist?
Because he's like, every chance he gets to write a scene, he must like take a shot at black people. It's like this, that.
When you came pulling in here, did you notice a sign on the front of my house that said dead storage?
Guys are acting like a bunch of man. You working niggers, huh? Just like you two. Always saying they're gonna kill each other.
It's the dead in my garage.
Ain't that a sad sight, Daddy? Man walks into prison, a white man walks out talking like a
Take your foot off the put your hand behind your head.
I'm telling you, all I'm saying is, this guy, as a filmmaker, as a writer, he's a racist, a full-blown racist. And if any of you guys ever see him, not that you will, I mean, from this couch, no. But if you ever see this guy, tell him I said so. Silence the BT. Tell him I said he's a racist.
I can't usually get them because my girlfriend's a vegetarian.
When you go to Cannes, there are lots of stars, but it's difficult to get in. So what happened was, there's a lady called Nadia Niafet. Then she said to me that if I wanted to meet people and go to parties and that type of thing, I needed to hang with her. And I had told her who I liked, like Tarantino was my favorite director, so-and-so was my favorite actor, actress, all that sort of vibe.
When we went there,
Obviously, it can. The amount of rosé that flows in that town is really, I don't know, you could feed a whole nation. So I was on some of that.
So we drink through the night. It gets to about 2 o'clock in the morning.
Then Nadia disappeared to go, I think, celebrity hunting, I'm not sure.
And she says, you won't believe it, but Tarantino's here at this bar. Do you want to come see Tarantino? So I go to Kagiso, you want to go and see Tarantino? We go, yeah, because that's the So we go off in the Crozet, then we're walking down the Crozet, off to see Tarantino. So we get to this bar that he's at, I think it's at the Majestic. And there's all these people outside, all the people trying to get in, trying to see the celebrities. We just hand out our badge and we get in. They say, yeah, cool, come in. So I get all excited. We're going to see Tarantino now. And we phone David Kabuka and Joey Rasdeen and tell them they're all part of it. I said, come, we're going to go and see Tarantino.
I was so excited because I love Tarantino. Love Tarantino. So I went to the hotel.
And in that time, it was a fatal mistake. In that time, I stopped for the 30 seconds to call Dave. Kagiso went on into the party.
But then I saw, when I was walking towards the hotel, Nadia walked past me and just was really upset. And Nadia is one of those happy people. She's always happy. And then she just said, I can't believe your friends did this to me. And then she walked away.
45 minutes later, I get a phone call from John. And he's just completely freaked out because Kagi has now insulted Tarantino, and it sounded like there was a bar brawl.
Then I thought, what on earth could have happened?
Step up to the guy, and obviously in my head I've got the context of my situation, of my story.
If you ever see this guy, tell him I said so. Salas Beatty. Tell him I said he's a racist.
But what comes out of my mouth is, yo, Quentin, so are you racist?
I arrive in the back end of the party, and all of a sudden it's like a schoolyard scene. Kids fighting, everyone's standing up, and there's Kagiso and Tarantino nose to nose like this. And I'm like, dude, what are you doing? Okay, Kagiso, what are you doing?
He's saying to me, yo man, what's your problem? You chasing away the girls? Did you have to bring that up now? You know? I'm like, sorry, I just wanted to know.
Tarantino shouting, and Eli Roth stands up, and he's also angry. As Eli Roth stands up, Kagiso goes, dude, how dare you make Hostel? It's such a bad, how dare you make the sequel to Hostel? It's such a bad film. I was like, it was surreal. I was like, Kagiso, what are you doing?
Kagiso has just offended his hero apparently by saying, my friend Salah thinks you're a racist.
Like Tarantino gives a who Salah Sabiti is. My friend Salah Sabiti says that you're a racist because you use the word in all your films.
Then we said, okay, just apologize to the man. And then Kagiso refused. But then what he did was, he didn't refuse in the sense of, no, I refuse. He said, yes, I will apologize. But then there's Tarantino's over there with Robert Rodriguez and Inarritu, and so he got up and then went there, and then obviously he didn't apologize. When he went there, he went and told them that Salah's whole family thinks you're racist.
And then John Barker says,
hey, Quentin, man, I love your stuff, you know. I grew up looking at all your films.
Then I'm like, whoa, man, don't talk rubbish here. How can you have grown up on a if you guys are the same age? Then it just descended back into this craziness where I had to be ushered away, you know? But then the whole time I want to apologize.
So Anne comes with this great idea. She says,
bottle of champagne and a bucket of ice, handful of glasses, and I take it over to the table next door.
Then they were happy with the whole thing, you know? And so then we got together with them and started chatting to them.
And then about an hour later, close to 5 o'clock, I looked over and there's Dave Kabuka grilling Tarantino, like on Pulp Fiction.
Yo, Quentin, so when you wrote Pulp Fiction, did you write it all in one line and then break it up, or did you write it all broken up?
Because at this stage I used to teach screenwriting. I didn't ask because I knew it was not written in the correct order. And then he said, Tarantino said, don't you read my books? Do you know anything about me? Which was a crazy response to have, you know, like it's. Then he said, no, it wasn't written in the correct order. And then I told my students that that's what Tarantino said.
I was like, okay, time to go. Time to get out of here, guys. I couldn't believe it. It was myself, Kagiso, David Kabuka versus Inarritu, Rodriguez, and Tarantino. It was the most one-sided fight ever. So I dragged them away. I was like, please come. We're going to cause so much damage.
Then John Barker made a complete idiot of himself by asking for a photograph to be taken, like of him, Inarritu, Tarantino, and Rodriguez. Yes, but now the thing is, you don't want to be like a star sort of when you deal with these people, like Joey Rasdeen. Joey Rasdeen once fought with Samuel L. Jackson on the dance floor. because you know Joy Radin is not from sophisticated places like I am. So obviously just, you know, became very excited about the whole thing. But so now you don't really want to ask, because now we're sort of like on an equal level, even though we're not on an equal level, but you don't really want to say, hey, can we take a photograph type thing. But then, I mean, this is the only opportunity you have. John, Inarritu, Tarantino, and Rodriguez. Going to be a beautiful photo. Because I mean, it will, in the end, it will be a beautiful photo. All of them directors, you know? And then I took the camera, and then, cool, you framed it, phone camera, and then I pressed it, then it said memory full. And then, but now, you can't say, sorry, can I erase some photographs of my dog and me hula hooping and, you know, because it's those photographs that are saved, but the photo of the 4 directors is not saved. And then it went memory full, then I said the memory is full, and then John looked like there were tears welled up in his eyes as everybody sat down.